This girl came up to me in the sauna the other day and said I had a great profile. I was like, you ain't seen nothing yet, honey. This song came about from something Jeff Hendricks said to me the other day in court. He said, yeah, I've been watching all those songs you've been ripping off. I said, it's insane how badly I'm ripping off songs. Because, if somebody says something like that to you, just, don't deny it. Just go with it, but then, tell them they're wrong by, really accentuating and exaggerating what they're accusing you of. That's Ferguson rule number 947. I might have stolen this riff, some of Billy Bob Thornton's earlier shit. And I might have modified a line from something Ray Wiley Hubbard said in 89. But I wrote this eclectic hodgepodge bunch of stolen shit love song for you. Yeah, I wrote this eclectic hodgepodge bunch of stolen shit love song for you. 'Cause if loving you is wrong, then I'm gonna live a life of sin. And all the bad things we've been doing, well, hell, I wanna do them again. So I wrote this eclectic hodgepodge bunch of stolen shit love song for you. Yeah, I wrote this eclectic hodgepodge bunch of stolen shit love song for you. So, because Triceratops song, if you Google that, some kid's doing it out in Spokane, Washington. And some guy's doing it in Quebec, Montreal, in French. He goes, Triceratops, is the coolest dinosaur. But he's doing it in French. So, I'm getting ripped off too. So anyway, the vast majority of these songs are my songs. It's kind of funny because when I was with Michael Kepley as my law partner, obviously, is what I'm talking about. Borg. It's funny because he got everything. Every nuance, everything that I picked up on, he picked up on too, and he thought it was funny. I thought it was really amazing, quite frankly. I should be gay. If we were gay, then I would still be married probably to Michael Kepley if he were gay too, which he's not. At least to my knowledge, he's not. And I'm not either. But if we were, we would be the perfect couple, all right? And so he was saying, they were sitting there talking about ripping off songs. I said, the only time I'll really rip off a song, if I'm, trying to, hook up with some girl and I know she doesn't know this independent song from some obscure artist, that's a cool love song or whatever it is, I'm like, I might do that. I go, because I'm incredibly insecure. Anyway, y'all have a great day today, and I will talk to you later. There's no heat in the house, thanks to the Borg. They keep shutting my heat off, which is super duper. And I can't get my Cinevisc injections because the Borg now are saying my insurance won't pay for them, which is bullshit, It's I get it. When I'm on the phone, you see, I'm never speaking to anyone outside of the confined network. I understand that. So, that's just how it is. And with my UNC Asheville application, they now are saying, oh, well, we didn't get it. We didn't start working on it because you didn't do the background check. And I'm like, well, what are you even talking about? No one even said that to me. So, whatever. I had to fill out this thing yesterday. So let's hope that works. But you understand, I understand that when I'm talking on the phone, I'm really not speaking on the phone to anyone that is not involved in the confined network. So I get that. But, it's kind of tough to always be like, ugh. It's one thing if it's just a mistake in life. We all have to deal with crap every single day. We all have to deal with stupid people every single day that just don't get what you're doing. Like, for instance, I don't even think the state bar still I got to go to Raleigh, by the way, to talk about my trust account on the 10th in court, And so, because if you're on drugs, no matter what you say, no one believes. And because of what I used to do, and the way that I used to do it, which is very effectively, by the way, with the bottom line was, how much money is getting into the client's pocket? That's all that really mattered, and as fast as you can get it there, too. That's what you're striving to do. And what the State Bar doesn't understand, and I don't think anybody still gets, except for my probation officer, because she finally got it. and then because you know what, she's Irish. Thank God for the German Americans, the Irish Americans, and the Italian Americans. All right? Thank God for those three groups. And what do they all have in common? Catholicism. Okay? Why is that important? Because that's where all the damn intelligent people in America that actually get things accomplished and have their CS degree, as well as, their any other type of BA or BS or JD or MD or whatever, along with it, they've got their CS, which is their common sense degree, as old Eddie Mitchell used to say at Boca High. And so, what you've got there is you've got her finally realizing, that what I'm saying is 100% true. The mediation that occurred, which is mandatory, State Bar, you might want to think about your rules before you implement them. If you're going to have a workers' comp case that is denied, okay, you might want to modify your rule that there has to be a mediation before there could be a hearing. Because what the insurance companies are doing is that they're starving out the legitimate claims of people that are catastrophically injured. This lady was catastrophically injured in an absolutely compensable claim. There was no doubt about it. And because there has to be, so I filed for a hearing, and then there has to be a mediation. Okay, but the insurance company denies an obviously compensable claim. And then what do? They file continuances and continuances and continuances on that mediation. Why? What is the effect of this? Well, they're starving the injured employee out of their house and home. Okay? They now aren't working, and the claim is denied. And they're catastrophically injured. And hospital bills are mounting. And yet, the State Bar can't get this through their thick skulls that I wasn't going to have another continuance on that case just because I had surgery. Yes, I just had surgery. Yes, I was on the medication that they gave me after the surgery, and I told my clients that, yes, and I was only there to have that mediation just get completed. They had denied the case. It was clearly a six-figure settlement, and they denied it. I just wanted to get that mediation over with so that we can go on to a hearing. And that's why I came up after the freaking surgery so quickly. Okay? And, yet they just, if you're on drugs and you try to explain that to them, if you've got a history of being on drugs, whatever, they just look at you like, oh, God, the guy's on drugs. He doesn't make any sense whatsoever. We're just not going to believe a word he has to say. And I'm like, the Borg, don't know how to handle a personal injury case like I know how to handle it. And the sad part about it is this. I'm no longer practicing law right now, and I'm taking a break, obviously, until 2017. And the sad part about it is like guys like Richard T. Dale are still practicing law. Okay, so like let's get rid of all the good public high school teachers and elementary school teachers and middle school teachers. Let's get rid of all the good teachers that are actually teaching our children because they realize some of the rules are bunk and counterproductive, and they might, not follow those rules exactly as you should. But they're the good, effective teachers that are actually teaching your children. And let's get rid of them, and let's keep the mediocre, if not inadequate teachers, yet they're ass kissers and rule followers, so we're going to keep them on board. But let's get rid of all the ones that are actually being, effective. It's ridiculous. Anyway, have a great day, rock and rollers. That's my 2 cents, and rock on.